Hello, everyone. I hope you guys had a wonderful long weekend for if you're Canadian, Family Day. If you're in the US, I think it was the President's Day. I'm not too sure. I'm not in the US, but overall, lots of support, lots of hate in the last video. Obviously, a title was enough to upset 2,000 people, and they decided to watch it. And again, lots of misconceptions of what we do here. Obviously, I'm just here to illustrate my thoughts and to chart Elliott wave theory. And yes, I think there was actually another YouTuber who left a comment, also very low IQ room temperature comment as well. But that's okay. I understand people are special in the end, and we could see here that obviously this was a 1-2 setup, but if it was invalidated, then you can just go back and pull down the one, right? And then there you go, you just have a third wave continuation, and then the fourth wave is finished after that. Okay, there you go. So now we can get on to an ABC correction, which is what the triple Qs is doing. And the triple Qs looks like right now, this is what's going to be happening tomorrow. And if this plays out nicely, then we should have a buy area for the triple Qs right around 420 to 410. So right around that area should be a nice little long position, unless markets collapse, but we'll have to see about that. Everything's down in the after hours at the moment. Looking at the daily time frame, the futures are trading at 5,014, and we do have a red dot on the daily time frame. The weekly time frame as well has now printed a red dot. Now we're gonna have to see if this marks a significant top or is this a pullback, right? Are we really going to finish the move here before we hit the danger area? Is everything going to mark an X wave top and then we're going to start to roll over, or are we really, is this are we just going to chop around, fake it out, and then do one final pump up? We are in an election year, so it's not guaranteed that we're gonna get a big market pullback before the election. So we'll have to see. Anyways, the daily time frame. I mean, we've been experiencing lots of selling on the futures. Not only that, but on the future on the chart as well. And at the moment, I think on the weekly we don't have anything just yet. Let me check the futures here. Yep, still nothing on the futures. But overall, I would heed caution. I will not get into massive long positions. Looking at NVDA next week, we have earnings on NVIDIA. That's probably why so many people were upset from the video that I posted, is that I said we could possibly pull back, and that's a big no-no in the NVIDIA community. It's up only, and right now, I mean, if you're looking for a pullback, then you want to be looking probably between the 50% retracement to the 618 on NVIDIA, and then after that, you could actually hit a nice buy zone, and then rebound to possibly a nominal high or another all-time high, but we'll have to see. We'll have to see, and we'll see what the market gives us. If this is really significant top, then this should be your buy zone, and you're gonna do a 5-wave move up, and you should finish right, anywhere in this area here between the 800s and 700s, which is still a good thing, right? You would want a pullback for Nvidia if you're looking for it to go higher, right? Because if it just keeps going higher, then you're gonna pull an SMCI and you're gonna collapse 20% in a day, and we don't want that, right? But let's move on here. We'll take a look at Tesla. We've been tracking Tesla. Again, none of these charts have moved, right? Because it was a holiday today. But I'll still recap some stuff for you guys before tomorrow. And right now, we have a beautiful ABC correction. We tracked this beautifully. Everything worked out to the tick. We hit our buy zone, rebounded, came back down in a fourth wave, and that was beautiful as well. And now we're coming back up once again, and we're finishing up the correction in the C leg. And now this has hit the resistance area in our wave 4. Now, if this is an accurate signal, then this should start to reverse down. If not, we can go into a deeper, and we do have a bigger target up here if the wave 4 wants to push up higher. But we'll take it day by day, and right now we're not there yet. Right now, Tesla's trading at 201, and if it is going to go lower, then I should make a little bit of a lower low, entering the buy zone one more time before coming out of it significantly, unless there's a bigger drop in the market and things start to fall apart. Roku, we've been tracking this one very nicely as well. So again, this one we had actually a very bullish count before the earnings, and we actually had an 8% drop before earnings, and that invalidated the bullish setup. And then we had to look for a more bearish setup, and it was just in time too, because look what happened. Now we have a 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 wave move down, and now I believe the third wave is just finishing up here. We should be getting a technical bounce in a wave 4. It could be very shallow, something like Tesla. You know, Tesla had a pretty big sizable drop as well, and now you should be pulling back up, and then that's what we did. So you might see something similar happen in Roku, bit of an ABC correction, and then you'll finish up in the fifth wave. And again, this is a very big pullback. So again, if this is a wave 2 of a larger cycle, wave 3, then in that case, the wave 2s have very deep pullback. So it's natural if you even see like $60, $65, something like that. If you enter this area, you know, you need to be aware. And you do have this very big gap here, right? Gap fills at $59.74 or something like that. So that's a pretty deep pullback for Roku. Even from these levels, that's another like 14 or 16% down. You know, you got to be ready to hold if you're in this position. Let's take a look here. We'll take a look at another one. I think we covered a PayPal. We've been covering PayPal recently as well. We'll take a look at PayPal, and we'll take a look at StarBUX as well. So PayPal, it's coming nicely out of this buy zone area, but we actually truncated and ended before we could get to it. But it doesn't mean that it's not going to go into it. No, it doesn't. That doesn't mean it doesn't mean that at all. You know, we could technically be in a 1, 2, and then come back in a 3, 4 to 5. But then the move is going to get a little bit extended. This wave 1 would be a little bit too big, and I would just call this finished right now. And you're just waiting for pattern and a kind of a better setup, and then you could be getting ready to long it. But we'll take it day by day. Let's take a look here at another one. So StarBUX, we've been tracking for quite a bit of time. StarBUX, unfortunately, very tough trade for this one. It's coming back into the buy area once again, the larger buy area. But if this is the bearish pattern, then this thing could be very well finished, and you're just going to go lower from here, right? You're going to take out these. If you take out this pivot at the 91, I would think that we might be finished, and the bearish pattern is starting to play out. And this was just a 1-2, or we're just in the first waves here still, and it's not gonna be good to be holding StarBUX, but we'll see what happens. We'll see what the market gives us. All right, let's take a look here at the indices. We'll take a look at the IWM as well. The IWM, again, very bullish setup right now. Could be still another buy the dip opportunity. Let's take a look here. So right now we have, I think we have a nice little ABC setup here. So if this is a 1, 2, 3, okay. So yeah, you actually have a nice little setup for a potential buying opportunity for the IWM. If this is an AB, then we got an ABC 3-wave move. In that case, you should come back down to this level here, somewhere around this area. Obviously, before the 1 crosses, the wave 4 crosses the wave 1, and then you'll have a buyer. So let's just measure this. It'll give us a target to where we could be headed in the C leg. So anywhere around this area here would be a buy zone for the IWM, and then you could take off from there in a wave 5. Okay, so maybe we do gap down tomorrow. How much of a percentage move is this? Let's take a look. Right around 1%. 1% move should be nice, and then you should be set up for it to rally. But again, could it truncate? Could it already be finished? Yeah, it could, but then you wouldn't be having your ABC set up, and then you'll finish up at a wave 5 of a third wave, and then you'll continue on. You should continue on from there. Okay. All right, that's it. I think that's about it for now. I don't really have much to add. The markets are closed. They're open right now. Things are moving right now, but we'll have to see what data we get. I think the Fed, we're gonna get some. Are we getting Fed minutes this week? Nothing on Tuesday, tomorrow, except for Canada. US, yeah. So the FOMC minutes are coming on Wednesday. Thursday, we have unemployment claims, manufacturing PMI. services PMI, and then on Friday we don't have anything. Okay, so that's basically it, or the Fed monetary policy report on, but that's tentative, so we'll see. Anyways, you guys have been killing it inside the Discord. We've been nailing some trades. It's just been awesome. This is just how easy Elliott Wave works. You just put out the pattern. It plays out. If it doesn't, then you move on to the next trade or other opportunity. There's always a nice opportunity in the market for you to long or short. Okay. Thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Shouldn't be too much hate in this one, because I didn't talk too much trash, or I don't think I'm gonna put a clickbait title. And I'll see you guys on the next one.